Welcome to English Guru classes. Please click the red subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all latest updates and notifications. Good morning students. In the series of my video lectures, I am presenting the second volume based on English grammar, and the topic for today's discussion is noun and its kinds. Okay, now let's start. Noun. Noun is a naming word. It is the name of a person, animal, place or thing. It may also name a feeling or an idea. In हिंदी किसी व्यक्ति, स्थान या जाति के नाम को संज्ञा कहते हैं. For example, Mr. Sharma, it's name of a person. Leopard, it's name of an animal. Delhi, it's name of a place. Chair, it's a name of thing. Ganga, it's name of river. And pen, it's name of feeling. Now, kinds of noun. There are 5 kinds. Proper noun, in Hindi, व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. Second one is common noun. In Hindi it means जातिवाचक संज्ञा. And third one is collective noun. In Hindi it means समूहवाचक संज्ञा. Fourth one is material noun. In Hindi it means द्रव्यवाचक संज्ञा. And fifth one is abstract noun. In Hindi it means भाववाचक संज्ञा. Now proper noun. Name of a particular person, place or thing is called proper noun. In हिंदी किसी व्यक्ति, स्थान या वस्तु के नाम को प्रॉपर नाउन कहते हैं. Now let's see the examples. Milton was a great poet. Here Milton is particular person's name. The Bhagavad Gita is a sacred book. Here the Bhagavad Gita is the name of particular book. Mumbai is a big city. Here Mumbai is name of particular place. And the school will remain closed on Monday. So in this sentence, here Monday is name of particular day. Now let's see common noun. A noun that does not point out any particular person, place or thing, but is common to all persons, places or thing of the same class or kind is called common noun. Okay? In हिंदी जिस संज्ञा से पूरी जाति भर का बोध होता है उसे कॉमन नाउन कहते हैं. Now let's see examples. I have bought a house. The tree is laden with fruits. The boys are playing. Here in these sentences, words like house, fruits, trees, boys, these are common nouns. Now let's see some other examples of common nouns. Book, table, children, houses, pens, cow, student, doctor, teacher, man, woman, etc. These are the examples of common noun. Now collective nouns. Collective nouns stand for a collection of persons or things considered as one complete whole. In Hindi it means in collective noun इसमें व्यक्तियों या वस्तुओं के समूह का बोध होता है. It denotes the group or collection of persons or things. Let's see the examples. I have bought a bunch of key. Our team won the game. The committee was unanimous in its verdict. So here in these sentences, the words like bunch, team, committee are collective nouns. Now some other examples of collective nouns are family, nation, parliament, fleet of ships, crowd of people, herd of cattle, army of soldiers, class teacher, mob of people, bouquet of flowers, library of books, a pair of shoes, a suite of rooms, a team of players, a bevy of girls, a crew of sailors, bunch of grapes, a litter of puppies, a pack of wolves, a flock of sheep, a swarm of bees, a shoal of fish, a bundle of sticks. These are the examples of collective nouns. Now let's see material noun. Material noun stands for the matter or substance of which things are made. जिस संज्ञा से किसी वस्तु को मापने या तौलने का बोध हो उसे मटेरियल नाउन कहते हैं. Let's see the examples. My shirt is made of cotton. This table is made of wood. My necklace is made of gold. Okay, so these underlined words like cotton, wood and gold are here material nouns. Let's see some other examples of material nouns. Silver, steel, iron, copper, milk, brass, sugar, wheat, rice, bread, oil, silk, wool, etc. These are the examples of material nouns. Now, abstract noun. An abstract noun is the name of some state, quality, feeling or idea that we can only think of or feel but cannot see or touch. In हिंदी इसमें किसी वस्तु के गुण, स्थिति, भाव, अवस्था, कार्य आदि का बोध होता है. Now let's see the examples. Emperor Ashok was known for his wisdom. This man is known for his strength. Arun Khetrapal was awarded Paramveer Chakra posthumously for his bravery during the Battle of 1971 fought between India and Pakistan. Next example, the beauty of hill station is worth seeing. So here in these sentences, the words like wisdom, strength, bravery and beauty are the examples of abstract nouns. Now let's see some other examples of abstract nouns. The abstract nouns which show quality are honesty, kindness, curse, wisdom, goodness, innocence, etc. The abstract nouns that denote action are judgment, theft, laughter, etc. And some abstract nouns show state. They are childhood, youth, slavery, sleep, poverty, etc. Now, countable and uncountable nouns. Countable means in Hindi, gadani means that which can be counted, and uncountable means agadani means something that which cannot be counted. So first of all, let's see what is countable noun. जिस नाउन की गिनती की जा सकती है उसे काउंटेबल नाउन कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, काउ, क्राउड, हर्ड, स्टूडेंट, बॉय, etc. एंड व्हाट इज अनकाउंटेबल नाउन? जिस नाउन की गिनती न की जा सके, द नाउन विच कैन नॉट बी काउंटेड, दैट इज कॉल्ड अनकाउंटेबल नाउन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, gold, copper, slavery, childhood, laughter, beauty, innocence, honesty, iron, judgment, etc. इस प्रकार हम देखते हैं कि काउंटेबल नाउन्स के अंतर्गत कॉमन नाउन्स और कलेक्टिव नाउन्स आते हैं और अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स के अंतर्गत मटेरियल नाउन्स और एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स आते हैं. नाउ लेट्स स्टडी अबाउट द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स. हाउ टू फॉर्म एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स? सो फर्स्ट वन इज फ्रॉम कॉमन नाउन्स. slave, slavery, friend, friendship, man, manhood, and from verbs, laugh, laughter, embarrass, embarrassment, invent, invention. From adjectives, coward, cowardice, innocent, innocence, strong, strength, bold, boldness, famous, fame, brave, bravery. Okay. Now let's study about the formation of abstract noun by adding suffixes. Suffix means in Hindi pratyay. In English, suffix is a morpheme added at the end of a word to form a derivative. Some of the suffixes are ACY, AGE, AL, DOM, HOOD, ENCE, ITY, MENT, NESS, SHIP, TH, TION, SION, etc. Now let's study about the formation of abstract noun by adding suffixes. Accurate plus suffix ACY, accuracy. Marry plus suffix AGE, marriage. Purpose plus suffix AL, proposal. Try plus suffix al, trial. King plus suffix dom, kingdom. Girl plus suffix hood, girlhood. Woman plus suffix hood, womanhood. Absent plus suffix ence, absence. Patient plus suffix ence, patience. Okay, now let's study some more formation of abstract nouns by adding suffixes. Brief plus suffix ity, brevity. Equal plus suffix ity, equality. Appoint plus suffix ment, appointment. Agree plus suffix ment, agreement. Hard plus suffix ness, hardness. Cheap plus suffix ness, cheapness. Friend plus suffix ship, friendship. Lecture plus suffix ship, lectureship. And beer plus suffix th, birth. Deep plus suffix th, depth. Wide plus suffix th, width. Protect plus suffix tion, protection. Act plus suffix tion, action. Invade plus suffix sion, invasion. Revise plus suffix sion, revision. Okay students, now I will discuss about the practice set 2 based on the topic I have explained in this video. Now let's start. Question number 1. The noun that denotes the name of any particular person, place or thing is called. So here the answer is B, proper noun. Question number 2. Common noun refers to the. Here the correct option is C. Option A and B both are correct. Same class and same kind. Both A and B options are correct here. Question number 3. Complete the following sentence with the appropriate options. I gifted him a dash of flowers. So here the correct option will be C, both A and B. Means I gifted him a bouquet of flowers. This is also correct. And I gifted him a bunch of flowers. This is also correct. So here option C will be correct. Question number 4. Complete the following sentence with the appropriate option. A dash of ships is lying on the seashore. So here the correct collective noun will be here B option, that is fleet. A fleet of ships is lying on the seashore. Question number 5. My earring is made of gold. In this sentence, the words earring and gold are examples of. Here the correct option is C option, material nouns. Question number 6. The nouns that stand for matter or substance are called. Here the correct option is B, uncountable nouns. Question number 7. Abstract noun can be option A, thought or felt, option B, seen or touched, option C, both A and B, and option D, none of these. So here correct option is A, thought or felt. Question number 8. The correct abstract noun in the given option is, in option A, poverty, option B, youth, option C, slavery, option D, all of these. So here all these words like poverty, youth and slavery are abstract nouns. So here option D will be correct, all of these. Now question number 9. Choose the best alternative and complete the following sentences. Emperor Ashok was famous for his. Here the correct option will be D option, all of the above. Wiseness, wisdom, intelligence, all these three words are abstract noun. Okay, so any one of these three can be used here. Emperor Ashok was famous for his wiseness, wisdom, intelligence. So all of these three are correct here. So option D will be correct, all of the above. Let's see next question. Question number 10. Choose the best alternative and complete the following sentence. The teacher asked me to measure the dash of the square. So here the correct option will be B, length. The teacher asked me to measure the length of the square. Now let's see next question. Question number 11. Choose the correct abstract noun form of educate. So correct abstract noun form of educate will be education. So option A will be correct here. Question number 12. Choose the correct abstract noun form of excellent. So correct noun form of excellent will be excellence. So here option C will be correct, excellence. Question number 13. Choose the correct abstract noun form of agree. So here the correct option will be B option, agreement. Question number 14. Choose the correct abstract noun form of break. So here the correct noun form of the word break will be breakage. So here option C will be correct, breakage. Question number 15. Choose the correct abstract noun form of dismiss. So here the correct option is A, dismissal. Question number 16. Choose the correct abstract noun form of free. So here the correct abstract noun form of free will be freedom. Here option C is correct, freedom. Question number 17. Choose the correct abstract noun form of child. So here the correct option will be D option, childhood. Question number 18. Choose the correct abstract noun form of obedient. So here the correct option will be D option, obedience. Okay students, thank you for watching. In my next video, I will talk about the remaining topics of English grammar. So please keep watching. Thank you.